It's really funny because, I mean, I didn't choose to be a foster parent. It just happened. It wasn't something that you go out and think, oh, I'm going to be a foster parent. I mean, I got my license for one specific reason, and that was to help. I had a child in California. In California, I oversaw a bunch of restaurants, and through a friend of mine who was a social worker in LA County, we started going to group homes and talking to foster children that were older as to what they were going to do, and we would bring them into the restaurants and teach them how to fill out applications and dress for success, and you know, how to conduct themselves in interviews. And within the restaurants, we would hire the children that really wanted jobs. We had children that were coming in and working in the restaurants, and there was one kid that was aging out of the system. He had a friend that he called his brother, and once he aged out of the system, he moved in with me and rented a room for $50 in order to go to college. So he asked if his brother could come live with us, so we worked on getting the license so he could come live with us so they could be together. And it's just been from that to them going off to college, and then I ran into my first adoption was Zach at just about 5. And we continued working with adoption festivals through social services. Then I met Jordan by fluke. Then there was Manuel. Manuel was Jordan's foster brother. This was the family that would go on vacation and leave the kids in respite. So I adopted both their kids. You know, then there was Manuel's brother, Jonathan. And it's just kind of just happened. We moved out to Florida. When I moved out to Florida, we were getting our license out here specifically for Jonathan, because Jonathan, I didn't adopt in California. I didn't have time. So I had to have my license here. Well, I got my license, and before Jonathan came out, they called me, can you help us out for a day? Well, it's never for a day. And it just has kept on going. Yeah, to see them be able to go back, to give their parents the time to get their stuff together and see the kids go back to where they want to be. You know, I think that that's the best. To see somebody like Sam doing so good.